only on EdmondsonVoice.com. And now, here's Jamie and Double D.
Good evening, Wildcat fans. We're here at Wildcat Hall in the Edmonson County 5-6 Center. I'm Jamie Carnes, and alongside me is Double D, Darren Doyle. We're here for another live broadcast on the home for Edmonson County sports. That's Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. It's time for the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to tip-off. We're here in Wildcat Hall, and it's throwback night for the Wildcats and Lady Cats. Lady Cats took care of business against Cumberland County earlier, 57-51. It's time for the Wildcats to see what they can do. They take on Cumberland County's Panthers. They are coached by Curtis Claywell. 0-2 on the season so far. They've lost to Adair County on the road and Hart County on the road. Wildcats are coached by Trey Tinsley. Coach Tinsley's in his first season as head coach for the Wildcats. And they are 2-0 on the year with wins against Allen County Scottsville at home and a win against Fort Knox just last night on the road, 67-65. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll go over our Edmondson Center injury report and discuss the keys to victory. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com.
Nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare, care is what we do.
Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. This is the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to tip-off, and we're about to get set to take things on, or the Wildcats are about to get set to take on Cumberland County here in Wildcat Hall. Throwback night for the Lady Cats and Cats. Tonight's injury report is sponsored by Edmondson Center Healthcare. With that injury report, here's Double D.
Unfortunately, Jamie, we do have one player on that injury report, and you're going to probably see him for the next couple of weeks. That's going to be Blaine DeWeese. He is unavailable tonight, but everyone else on the Wildcat roster suited up, ready to play against Cumberland County tonight. And I see in between timeouts and whatnot, you've just about got that sandwich down. You got one little tiny bite here.
I'm still working on it.
That's impressive. That's impressive. As I said during the girls' game, I apologize for my face being so close to you. We have a camera that is far too close, much closer than we normally have. It's a different setup here in this place. So,
how about the keys to victory, Darren? That's brought to you by Keppel Auction Company. What do you think for the Cats today?
Well, they got to win the rebounding battle. That's number one. Coach Tinsley said earlier today that that's what they're looking for. Second thing is going to hold Cumberland County. They want to hold them to 55 points or less. Got to match the energy. This is the third game this week after a tough road game last night at Fort Knox. So they got to bring it and cut down on turnovers. Too many turnovers the last couple games for Coach Tinsley's preference. But they got a good opportunity here. They could go 3-0 this week just like the Lady Cats. And I tell you, it'd be a really good start to Wildcat basketball if they can pull that one off, Jay.
Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Josh Roney's State Farm Insurance for Cumberland County's Panthers. They start at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 1, Kane Cross. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 3, Byron Crawley. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 15, Devin Norris. At forward, a 6'2 sophomore, number 21, Braden Purdue. And at forward, a 6'2 junior, number 40, Ray Harwood. Harwood didn't play the first outing for the Cumberland County boys, but he may have played last night against Butler County. Not sure about that, but he's one of their leading scorers. Throw it to Scott for Edmonson County starters.
Your Edmonson County Wildcats. At guard, a 6'3 senior, number 0, Will Alexander. At guard, a 6'3 freshman, number 3, Brayden Wright. At forward, a 6'1 sophomore, number 1, Tyler Wilson. At forward, a 6'3 senior, number 23, Lane Ashley. And at center, a 6'4 junior, number 24, Joshua Decker. Wildcats are coached by assistant coaches Jamie Rosado, Jackson Saucy, and Dustin Scott. And the head coach for your Wildcats, Trey Tinsley.
Tonight's tip-off brought to you by Edmonson County PA Kyle White. Both teams getting ready to go. Cumberland County in their dark green road uniforms. Green numerals and letters with yellow trim. That's a little bit easier to read than the girls' jerseys were.
You can see those numbers, yeah.
Cats in their home white uniforms with blue numerals and letters, red trim. Ball goes out of bounds. And
they're just going to jump it again.
Yeah, they'll jump it again. Decker in the center circle. Jumping gets Harwood. And Cumberland County ends up with a basketball. Crawley has it. He'll bring it across the timeline. Off to Cross, back to Crawley. In the middle to Harwood. He hands it off to Cross. Cross back with it to Norris. Norris over to Cross. Harwood on the give and go.
Turnover.
And a ball loose on the floor. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by the Wildcats.
Okay.
First quarter action tonight's brought to you by Edmonson County's Chamber of Commerce here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. Throwback night here in Wildcat Hall. Harwood gets it down low, goes up with it, puts it in on the baseline for two. Panthers in front in the first bucket of the game. Off to Ashley now on the left side. Decker, Alexander, back across to Ashley. Now Wilson. Decker again to Alexander. And turnover by Edmonson County. Will give it back to Cumberland. Crawley with it straight away. Off to Cross on the right side. Bounce pass over to Norris. Norris with a jumper, no good. And the ball ricochets. Ashley ends up with it though. He's
going to take it all the way.
Puts it up, can't connect. Harwood with the rebound, he throws it out to Cross. Cross on the way to the rim, he circles back out. I'm sorry, that was Crawley. Now Cross with it. Kicks it across to Norris. Norris to Cross, straight away. Now Crawley gets it back. He'll back up in the center circle. Norris on the right side. Off to Purdue. Purdue to Cross. Cross on the left side. Norris, left corner. Cross around to Harwood, straight away. He puts it on the floor, puts it up, no good. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Make it 4-0 in favor of Cumberland County.
Offensive rebound, second chance points for the Panthers.
Alexander off to right, Decker with it straight away. Ashley on the left wing, takes a three. It's good.
Yahtzee!
Meant to say Laura Grace Vincent checked in with us just at the end of the last game. Said that she's on the road watching center play. They're doing really well. Cross with it. Off to Crawley.
Cats now in his zone. Panthers will reset their offense.
And now Cross kicks it over to Harwood. Harwood goes up with it. He's got all the Panther points at 6. 3-6. Cats in front. Or Cats behind by 3, I'm sorry. Right on the left wing. Decker for 3 straight away. No good. Rebound by Cumberland County. Norris gets it. Gives it to Crawley straight away. Cross will try a three, left side, no good. Rebound, tapped high. Alexander chases it down. Down the floor to Decker. Decker gets it, puts it up and in for a
Decker.
layup. 5-6. Edmonson County trails by 1. 4:43 left in this Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce first quarter.
Nice pass by Will Alexander.
Cross with it. Bounces it to Harwood. Free throw line, hands it off to Crawley. Norris will try a three. It's good. Unlike the Lady Panthers, the guys seem to be connected on just about everything they throw up, Darren.
So far, they've only missed 3 from the field.
Wilson with it, over to Alexander. Now right, Decker left wing. Decker looking. Alexander straight away, 3. It's good.
Yahtzee with a hand in his face, nothing but net. 8-9. Cats pull that deficit to 1. 3:56 now remaining in this first.
Crawley over to Norris, left wing. He puts it on the floor. Kicks it out to Cross. He drives, but they'll say he travels. Winning seasons here in Wildcat Hall: 1969, 1911, 70, 19-12, 73, 22-7, 74, 24-6, 75, 18-10, 76, 27-6, and 78, 17-7. Alexander with the basketball straight away. Wilson on the right side. Decker takes it back out to Wilson. He'll put it on the floor. Straight away, looking, picks his dribble up. Now Alexander's back in the center circle. Ashley on the left wing. Wilson, straight away 3. It's good.
Yahtzee! Cats are perfect.
The only one I
The three-point line.
didn't mention a minute ago was 1981. They were 14-8 that year. So 8 winning seasons here in Wildcat Hall for the Cats. Crawley off to, well, ball loose on the
Picked
floor.
off.
Decker picks it up. Alexander off to Decker. Gets it to Wilson. 3 on the way, right corner, no good. Rebound chased down by Grable.
Nobody stopped him.
We're going to reset it there. And 3 from Will Alexander, no good. Ball is going to go out of bounds right behind Cumberland's bench.
So the Wildcats now with the lead. 11-9. 2:53. First quarter.
Crawley with the basketball. Now over to Sales, who's in the game. Norris, Crawley straight away. Sales takes a deep 3 from the right side. No good. Rebound by Harwood. Blocked by Ashley. Harwood hits the ground, though, and he'll be, they'll say he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Wildcat foul on number 23, Ashley, his first, team's first.
First foul on Ashley. And it's the first team foul as well.
Shots up. No good. 11-9 now. Cats in front. 2:36 remaining in this Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce first quarter. Harwood will have one more. He's listed as Zachary on the roster at KHSAA, but they say his name is Ray.
Maybe it's Zachary.
Maybe so. He doesn't have to call me Ray. Probably not a lot of people remember that commercial. Miss on the free throw. Cats get the ball back. Alexander with it. On the left wing, he's still with it on the floor. Driving into the lane, puts it up and in.
All kinds of contact.
And the hoop, the harm, and a chance at that old-fashioned three-point play. Jamie.
Alexander with 5 points already here in this first quarter. Let's see if he can make it 6 for an SCRTC free throw.
Foul on Crawley there. Shots up and in. 14-9 now. Cats in front, 2:23 remaining in this Chamber of Commerce first quarter. Norris cross court, almost tapped away by Wright, but they run it down. Sales now with it on the right side. Back out to Crawley. Sales, Crawley in the middle to Norris. Turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound by Decker. Decker down the floor to Alexander. Alexander into Decker.
Good
down the
move.
lane, no good. And a rebound. Harwood has it. Brings it across the timeline. Drives, puts it up and in. 14-11 Cats. Alexander down the floor to Decker, looking. Back to Alexander on the right wing. One dribble, kicks it over to Ashley for three, no good. Rebound by Norris for Cumberland. Sales on the right wing, back out to Norris. He loses the ball, but goes and chases it down. Looks like Grable's going to get it. Alexander gets it, shovel pass to Wright. He puts it up and in. Had some confusion there on who actually picked the ball up, but anyway, Cumberland County with the ball. Harwood with it. He'll take a jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebound by Decker. 16-11. Cats in front. Alexander down the floor to Ashley. In the corner to Wright. In the middle to Grable. He's looking. Double team. Kick it back out to Decker. He'll reset. Straight away now Alexander has it.
52 seconds remaining in the quarter.
In the middle to Grable. Puts it up off the glass. Won't go. Rebound chased down by Sales. He keeps it. Brings it across the timeline for the Panthers. They try to hit Harwood down low. Ashley ends up with the ball. I think Grable got his hands on it there. Alexander with it now on the right wing. Ashley in the middle to Grable, puts it up on the glass and in for two.
And that great ball movement's going to be a Shauna Grable Keller Williams big play of the game.
Crawley off to Sales on the left corner. He puts it on the floor. Now right wing Norris.
13 seconds.
Crawley deep on the right wing. Norris thinks about the shot, doesn't take it. Back over to Crawley. He puts it on the floor, drives, runner, and it goes.
2 seconds. They're not going to be able to get that shot off unless they just chuck one.
18-13, Cats in front. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break and talk to you more about the second quarter of action here just in a moment. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
New things are happening with the Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce. With new leadership and new vision, your chamber is working hard to strengthen the business community in Edmonson County. Whether it's bringing you the annual Big Brownsville Bash, joining you for a ribbon cutting, or answering a simple question, our resources are here for you. To find out how your business can join for as little as $75 a year, call 270-597-4715 or visit EdmonsonChamber.com.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Cats are leading this one right now 18-13 after one quarter against Cumberland County's Panthers. Second quarter action is brought to you by Grable Funeral Home here in the A+ Family Healthcare first half.
Cats getting up and down the court here in this first quarter of play, shooting 50% from the field on 7 of 14 shooting. Leading by 5.
Largest crowd, home-crowned in school history here in Wildcat Hall. In 74, they honor that team at halftime tonight of this game. That was against Owensboro back in 1974. Decker with the basketball straight away. Gets down low to Grable. And, I have to disagree with that one.
I totally do. We're sitting here looking at the line.
His toe was not on the line. It was still in bounds.
We're almost perpendicular here. Parallel to this line right here. He missed that one. But that'll go in the books as a turnover for the Wildcats.
Off to Sales straight away to Crawley. He drives, puts up a floater. That's good. 18-15. Panthers scratching back in this one as Edmonson County still leads. Alexander straight away with the basketball. Right wing. Now Wilson straight away. Decker has it, right wing. Looking to Alexander. Decker, right elbow jumper, won't go. Rebound chased down by Cumberland. Loose on the floor though, but Cumberland manages to get it. Crawley with a shot, no good. Rebound by Decker. Down the floor to Wright. Wright goes to the basket, puts it up a little up and under. He's fouled, they'll say.
Good move by Wright. He takes the contact. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Brought to you by SCRTC.
Panther foul number 3, Crawley, his second, team's first. Right to the line.
Shots up and in. Make it 19-15.
3 points for Wright. 6:51 to play here, second quarter.
Shots up, and it's good. Make it 20-15. Cats on top. Sales with the basketball for Cumberland County. Over to Kraft now. Sales back to Kraft, right side. Sales again, straight away. To Branham. And back over to.
Toe was actually on the line. Yep, they gave him a 2.
That's Kraft with the 2-pointer, 20-17. Cats still on top, right with it for Edmondson County. Straight away to Alexander. Now Gravel on the right wing. Looking. Ashley straight away. Decker left wing. He'll try a 3. It's in and out as Harwood gets the rebound. He'll bring it himself. Kicks. Tries to hit Willen down low, and he can't deal with the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Wildcat basketball.
5th turnover of the evening for the Panthers. Wright will bring it for Edmondson County. 6 minutes to play. Cats up by 3.
Wright over to Ashley. Back to Wright, straight away in the middle to Decker. Ashley for 3. No good. Rebound by Sales for the Panthers. He'll bring it himself. Gets it across the timeline in the corner to Willen. He drives baseline, hits Harwood. Harwood stripped of the ball, but they're going to say, well, they say he travels. I thought they were going to call a foul.
I did not see that. I do. I'm happy. I'm happy to see that news, but
happy with the outcome. Just didn't realize that was what was happening.
Exactly. And just anybody wondering, Coach Larry Starnes is in the building. He's finally made it.
Finally.
Yes.
Finally got here. Right. Hits Gravel. In the middle to Decker. Puts it up and in.
That's a good decision there by Gravel. He saw the double team coming, dumps it off to Decker, and a bucket for the Cats.
Sales off to Branham. Back to Sales. Now Kraft with it on the right side. Sales straight away. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebound chase down. Harwood gets it, but he falls out of bounds before he can deal with it. It'll be Wildcat basketball.
That's like me in my life a lot of times, Jamie. I fall out of bounds before I can deal with it.
That's as with us all, Darren. That's what happens to us. Too bad we're all not like Elon Musk and just can't deal with the problems. But Gravel with the rebound off the miss.
Snatches it away.
And throws it over to Ashley. He puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound tapped, but Cumberland County manages to get it after that miss. Ashley wound up with that one, I think, just on accident. The ball came loose and it came across the lane. Ashley wound up with it, but it was a good break for the Cats. They just couldn't convert on those points. Harwood out to Kraft. He tries a 3, and it's good. 22-20, Wright to Alexander. Back to Wright, over to Ashley on the left wing. Gravel, double teamed in the left corner. Decker now with it. Free throw line, drives into the lane.
Oh, my goodness.
And fouled by Harwood, I do believe.
Late whistle is Joshua Decker. It's shoved into the mat here. Jeez.
Decker will have a couple of SCRTC free throw attempts.
So Joshua Decker already has 4 rebounds on the evening. First free throw is good. That's 5 points now for Decker.
Well, he had a nice game the other night. The last game
he did.
We saw him play at home. Haven't seen the stats from last night. Second free throw was also good. 24-20. Cats in front. 4:09 remaining in this Grable Funeral Home second quarter. Sales over to Kraft for Cumberland on the right side. Purdue over to Cross. Cross down low to Purdue. And looks like he got it to go in. And Purdue will go to the line for an and one.
Basket's good. Wildcat foul number 23, Ashley, his second, team's first.
So 2 fouls on Lane Ashley. 3:53 left to go here in the second. And one is good from Cumberland County.
Yep, 24-23.
The Wildcat lineup number 1, Wilson.
Wilson brings it up the floor for the Cats, crosses the timeline. Off to right wing. Free throw line jumper from Decker. It's off the mark. And Grable gets his hand on it, taps it back out of bounds, but ball will come back to Cumberland County. Cross inbounds to Sales. Cross, Sales straight away. Kraft, cross in the corner for three. No good, air ball. Sales gets the rebound, though, probably the shortest guy down there. Puts it back up and in. It also gives the Panthers the lead, 25-24, 30-second timeout. Was that by Edmonson County? I think it was.
Yes, it was. We appreciate everybody checking in with us on Facebook and on YouTube tonight. This season, we're bringing you simultaneous streams, whether you like to watch it on Facebook or YouTube. Wherever you watch it, we're glad you're watching it.
Was talking about that the largest home crowd in school history here that night against Owensboro. They defeated number 3 Owensboro, ranked number 3 at the time that night, 92-90. Owensboro's, I don't know whether the coaching staff or.
Can you imagine how much fun that would have been at that game, man?
Oh, that was tremendous. Would have been tremendous. I believe I heard that the coaching staff or somebody was referred to the Edmonson County Wildcats as the Backwoods Flim Flammers. 3 by Alexander. Off the mark, rebound by Decker. They're going to call him for an over-the-back foul, I think.
Wildcat foul on number 24, Decker, his first.
That's the first foul on Joshua Decker. Catch trail by 1. We've got a substitution coming in. Looks like Colin Doyle checks in for Decker.
Sales with the basketball for Cumberland County. Off to Kraft on the right side. In the corner to Purdue. Down low to Harwood. He puts it up and in. Make it 24-27, Cumberland County. 2:55 remaining in this half.
Cumberland's 5 out of 6 from their last field goal attempts.
Wilson around to Alexander. Alexander across to right. 3 on the way, left side. No good. Rebound chased down by, Cumberland County's got it, looks like. Harwood down the floor. And maybe to Kraft. I'm not sure who traveled, but somebody traveled with it. Of course, you might remember back in those days, too, we had to arrange games with Butler County in Diddle Arena because this place couldn't hold the crowd. 10,000 people saw the 74 team play twice.
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy to think
It's amazing. 1-1 and lost 1 for those games, but 1-1 it counted in the district tournament.
Yep.
Wilson, straight away, right, around to Alexander on the left side. Right, back around to Alexander. 3 on the way, won't go. Rebound by Harwood for Cumberland. Sales puts it on the floor, kicks it out to Purdue. Harwood tries to hit cross down low, can't. Grable with the basketball, kicks it out to Alexander. Cats are running down the floor. Wilson straight away. Decker for 3, right corner. It's good.
Yahtzee! Joshua Decker.
That evens it up at 27 apiece. 1:49 left in this half.
Decker leading the Cats right now on the offense with 9 points.
Sales with the 3-pointer straight away. That one misses the mark. And Decker grabs the rebound. There's a whistle, not really sure. It's a tie ball call down there, and alternating possession will stay with Cumberland County. And Cumberland manages to get it up and in from Harwood there. 27-29, Cumberland goes up 2.
Nobody's really been able to stop Harwood down there on the block so far. And it's the reason Cumberland County's got a lead.
Wilson with it, looking, throws it away. Harwood with the basketball. Down in the corner to Cross, puts it on the baseline, right side. Sales, 3 on the way, left wing, no good. Rebound, Decker. Down the floor to Alexander, right, gets into the lane, puts it up, reverse, almost goes. Grable will put it up and in. The hoop the harm, and a chance at that old-fashioned.
3-point play, Jamie. That's a good move by Braden Wright. Little stutter step, reverse layup. It didn't fall, but Grayville's there with the offensive rebound. He's got 3 rebounds tonight, all on the offensive end.
Shots up, no good. Harwood gets the rebound for Cumberland County. Sales straight away. Off the right side to Kraft. Sales straight away again. Looking. Cross left wing. Bounces it into Harwood. Sales on the blocks right side. Gives it to Cross. He puts it in. 31-29. Cats trail. I think well, let's see. They inbounded by Alexander here. Thought they were calling a timeout, but that.
So 30 seconds left to go here in this first half of play.
Wilson off to right. Back to Wilson straight away. Right, left wing. Wilson.
Zone now by the Panthers.
Alexander down low, spins in the lane, puts it up off the glass, won't go. And Cumberland County ends up with the basketball. Grayville had his hands on it, just couldn't grab the rebound. Cross drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Decker, and they hammer him.
So Decker's fouled with 6.5 seconds remaining. The Wildcats will go the length of the court. They're down 2.
Wright rolls it in to Alexander. 5 seconds. Down the court to Wilson. They say he travels.
That's a tough break there for the Cats. That hurt. Got an opportunity to tie or take the lead, and a turnover with 1 second, 2 seconds left.
Kraft will try a 3, no good. And that'll do it for the first half of action. Cats trail Cumberland County 29-31 at the break. You want to keep it right here. We'll have more on the Cats. We'll have some stats for you. We'll have the second half adjustments and all that good stuff. And also the ceremony for the 74 team. To celebrate them will be coming up shortly. So keep it right here on
Your home for Edmonson County High School sports. Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Take control of your career at Precision Strip. Precision Strip in Bowling Green has many opportunities and is looking for team-oriented individuals who place high value on quality, service, and safety. With Precision Strip, you'll enjoy great pay and benefits that include a generous 401k and a workplace that values you. A high school diploma or GED is required. Learn more and apply online at precision-strip.com. That's precision-strip.com. For over 60 years, Grayville Funeral Home has been a friend to our community, offering the services and care that you need. They're a full-service funeral home, offering cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more. Stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install.
Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Take control of your career at Precision Strip. Precision Strip in Bowling Green has many opportunities and is looking for team-oriented individuals who place high value on quality, service, and safety. With Precision Strip, you'll enjoy great pay and benefits that include a generous 401k and a workplace that values you. A high school diploma or GED is required. Learn more and apply online at precision-strip.com. That's precision-strip.com. It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Grayville and the staff at Grayville Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Grayville Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, But at Grayville Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend. When it comes...
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Cats are trailing Cumberland County at the half, 29-31. And it is the halftime. It's tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Precision Strip. They provide careers for our area. We'll look back at halftime stats and a recap. Here's Double D.
Jamie, Joshua Decker leads the leads the Wildcats in scoring here in his first half of play with 9 points. He's got 5 rebounds, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Will Alexander, 6 points and a rebound. Braden Wright, 4 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Both Tyler Wilson and Lane Ashley each have 3 points, and Wyatt Grable has 4 points for the Cats here at the half. Wildcats came out pretty good shooting, 7 of 14 from the field, but they went ice cold in the second quarter, going 3 of 14. They're shooting 38% at the half, 10 of 28 shooting. Cumberland County, however, red hot, 14 of 23 from the field, 61%, and only 3 free throws were attempted by Cumberland County in that first half. They are 1 for 3 from the line. 7 turnovers for Cumberland County, 4 turnovers for Edmondson County. And again, that ice cold shooting there in the second quarter allowed Cumberland County to take the lead. And Cats trail 29-31 here at the half.
And our Student Athlete of the Week is sponsored by County Clerk Kevin Alexander. Congratulations to Shelby Souders, freshman basketball player. She's the daughter of Derek and Brittany Souders with a current GPA of 4.0. Congratulations, Shelby. You're the Wildcats Live Student Athlete of the Week.
Standing ovation here for the members of the 74 Wildcats. And it was a nice ceremony. Have them out here, honor them.
Boy, that was a
You know,
team.
man, you don't want to forget that stuff. You know, you got generations of people that don't even really know what those guys did back in the day. People really don't fully get how good Edmondson County basketball was in that time period.
For several years, too.
Yes.
It wasn't just 1 or 2 flashes in the pan, but great time to be a Wildcat fan and great time to watch basketball here. The gym was packed every night. It was just nice to have them back in here in their old gym.
Right.
And honor them, because that's what you need to do.
It is, man. And, you know, the same gym, same court. You know, this is the same court these guys played on. This, as far as I know, this wood here on this court has never been replaced in nearly 60 years. You know, you're talking 55 years that this place has been here. You know, 68. So, I mean, you know, you talk about the history. That's the whole reason that we're doing this throwback game is to remember those good old days, man. And they really were the good old days. Obviously before my time, but that was back in my parents' time. Both my mom and dad went to school here during that era, and they can tell you about it. Dad remembers. You know, of course, my Uncle Jeff played on that '76 championship team, and they were here at most every game. My mom and dad were during that time.
Well, he played on that '74 team too.
Absolutely, and they'll tell you what it was like being in this gym, standing room only, not just for a big district game, not for a, I mean, obviously, the bigger games drew the biggest crowds, but you're talking about full gymnasiums just coming out here on a random Tuesday night or a Monday night or something, And
there was talk, there was an article I think it was in the Courier that I saw about the Butler County coach. Of course, Butler County went undefeated that season until they met Edmondson County in the district tournament. Edmondson County got them.
Yeah, man.
But the thing about that is the coach, all he heard about up until that first game was the Edmondson County game. So we got some other games we got to worry about, but I don't understand this. And of course we ended up having to take it to Diddle Arena twice.
Right.
Yeah, they put 10,000 people in the stands both nights. I mean, that's just unheard of anymore for a high school game, unless you got prep, highly recruited prep stars.
But man, you're talking about two teams made up of farm kids.
But about 3 or 4 of those farm kids went on to play college ball.
100%.
And, I mean, there was some talent there. And all that helped lead the way to the state championship in '76. I mean, some of those same guys were on that team. And you talking about practicing, those younger kids practicing against these guys every day. I mean, that's some basketball.
That's
now.
pretty good competition right there.
I mean, 33% of their opponents were rated among Kentucky's top 25 teams.
Yeah, it's not like they were out here playing a bunch of loser teams.
No weak sisters on that team.
You know, man, it was the real deal.
And all 6 losses came to teams ranked 24th or higher. So, just really good basketball back then. And I wish people could understand that. I even wish I had a better feel for it.
Yeah,
because I didn't get to go to those things. I heard about it. You know, we heard even more about it when we run the state tournament, but you just don't know unless you were there.
Yeah, that's true.
Just a great time. But anyway, speaking of student athletes and students, but I want to shout out to Kyrock Elementary. Kyrock, on their test scores, ranked 11th in the state out of 719 elementary schools.
I'm a Bulldog at heart. I know you are too, but shout out to the Blackhawks, man.
Yep. They were ranked 15th last year. This is not something they just do every so often. This is consistent for them. The only schools to rank higher were schools with more kids, more affluent areas. Their grades tested were 3rd and 4th in reading, math, and science. First, number 1 in the Green River Educational Consortium region among 126 elementary schools. Kyrock, number 1.
That's serious, man.
Shout out to the great staff and kids at Kyrock Elementary. You all are getting the job done. and true. You know, we had some other high scores in the county too. You know, high school scores came up quite a bit. They did a great job. You know, we've got really good kids here in the county, and we're about to put some more of them on the floor right here in about 5 more seconds.
Yep.
Watch the second half of this ball game. Second half adjustments. What do the Cats need to do, Darren? What do they need to adjust to get back on top of this thing?
Ice cold shooting in the second quarter, man, and the Wildcats have got to execute shots. They missed several bunnies right around the rims. They had some good looks at threes. They missed them. They've got to execute their shots, Jamie, in order to win this ball game.
Here we go. We're back underway. Ashley with the basketball for Edmonson County. Alexander straight away. Over to Decker. Wilson. Decker gets it back. Over to Alexander, right wing. Looking. Now over to Wilson. Looking. Right straight away. Decker for 3. Right wing. No good. Rebound by Wilson. He kicks it back out to Bright. Alexander will try 3. Left side. No good. Cumberland County runs it down. And Crawley with the basketball. Shading the left wing for Cumberland County. Over to Purdue. And ball loose on the floor.
Edmonson County ball.
Yep.
Turnover, Panthers. 8 turnovers now for Cumberland County.
Alexander to Wilson. Wilson straight away. Wilson straight away for 3. No good. Rebound by Harwood for Cumberland. Crawley puts it on the floor, into the lane, kicks it over to Purdue. He drives in, and we got a charging foul. Decker hits the floor in anticipation of that. Good job.
That's a little bit of I'm gonna call Joshua out on that. A little bit of acting right there, but I will tip my hat to him because that is very well done. Turnover, Cumberland County. No bucket.
Yeah. Wilson, straight away. Now over to right, left wing.
Hey, man, don't hate the player. Hate the game.
That's right. Wilson, right. And thinks that Ashley's going to cut baseline.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there.
Miscommunicates that one.
Braden's pointing his arm there at the goal. He's like, hey, man, I thought you were gone. Oh, man, you left me hanging.
Yeah. Down low, Purdue puts it up and in. Just missed him on the back door there. 29-33. Cats trail, 6:15 remaining in this third quarter. Third quarter action brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru in the Patton Funeral Home second half. Wilson with the basketball straight away. And right, left wing. Wilson straight away, back over to right. He throws it to Decker at left elbow, out to Alexander. Wilson straight away again. Right, he'll try 3, left wing. It's no good. Rebound Decker. He'll put it back up and can't get that one to fall. Ashley to Decker. Decker puts it up and in. Finally gets one to go.
A couple of offensive rebounds there by the Cats, keeping things alive.
And again, just want to shout out to Gary Meredith for giving me this information about the trivia for the Wildcat Hall, the 74 team.
That's right, 100%.
And we've got a foul. It's an and one down here. Foul's going to be on Ashley, I believe, as Cumberland will go to the line. Yeah, he's a consistent Wildcats Live fan. I'm sure he's watching right now.
Appreciate that to former coach Meredith. Appreciate it.
He was number 11 on the 74 team. I think his son Brett wore that number as well. Shots up and in by Norris for Cumberland County there. Grable comes back into the lineup.
Miss Sturgeon checks in with us. She says her class in 1969 was the first to graduate in this gym.
Well, that's good to know.
Very cool.
Hadn't had that information.
Yeah.
Alexander, 3 on the way left wing, no good. Rebound popped, touched, and put back up, but that's no good. That one was by Doyle, who's in the game now. Norris out to Sales, 3 on the way right side, no good. Rebound pulled by Purdue. He puts it up and in.
Offensive rebounding.
31-38. That's a full timeout by the Wildcats. So we'll take a break. And you're listening to Wildcats Live. Cats trail 38-31 here in Wildcat Hall against Cumberland County. This is Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com.
Wildcats Live on the Edmondson Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money. It's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com. Cats trail this one 38-31. Cumberland County here has the lead and some momentum right now. Third quarter action brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru in the Patton Funeral Home second half. Here in Wildcat Hall tonight. Wilson off to Dole. Back to Wilson again in the middle to Grable. Decker down low, puts up a shot. It's partially deflected. They'll say he's fouled, though.
Panthers foul number 40, Harwood, his third, team second.
Decker with 9 points so far, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Let's see if he can connect on another SCRTC free throw. He does. Make it 10 points for Decker.
Decker at the line again. Shots up and in.
Got them both.
33-38. Cats trail. Cumberland County with the basketball. Purdue drives baseline. Decker tries to take another charge. They don't call this one, though. Doyle inbounds it. Wilson with the basketball.
4 straight field goals made by Cumberland County in this third quarter.
Wilson off to Alexander, looking left wing. Left elbow for Grable. Grable puts it on the floor, spins into the lane, puts it up.
Through
Go.
contact.
And we're going to get, we got a foul call down low, I think.
Something on the rebound there against Cumberland County.
Coach Bo Davenport got his 500th career win during the era Wildcat Hall.
Wow.
Doyle with the basketball, puts it up, and gets it to win off the glass. And he did that, got that win while he was coaching Edmonton County.
500 wins, man.
Yep. Another basket by Cumberland County there and a foul on Edmondson. Yeah, that was the Cats beat Grayson County on the road, January 23rd, 81.
Dude, think about this for a second now. If you do a 20-win season,
that's a lot of wins.
40-plus years of 20-plus wins. That is some serious basketball.
Yep. A lot of people don't realize that he coached the miss by Cumberland County there. We got another whistle. A lot of people don't realize he coached Edmonson County until they moved out of this gym. I think 80-81 was his last season. Just a handful of coaches, 500 wins.
That's crazy.
And 500 was against Grayson County, Darren. As it should have been.
That's right. Free throws made for the and one for Cumberland County off the, I guess it was a lane violation it appeared to be.
35-43, Cumberland on top. Sanders gets a three to fall, makes it 38-43. Cats still trail Cumberland with the ball. 3 on the way from Cumberland County, no good. And Sanders gets the rebound loose on the floor, and we got another foul.
Yeah, he got shoved there after he picked up the ball.
We were talking about the win over Owensboro here. Kenny Higgs played on that team. High school All-American, first-team All-State, and signed with LSU.
That's not too shabby.
So, you can imagine what kind of talent was on that team. Sanders off to Decker, baseline, right side, goes up with it, reverse, won't go. Grable with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Cumberland comes away with it. Cumberland down low to Purdue. Kicks it back out to Sales. He tries a three. He's been shooting those all night and finally hits one.
Cumberland County has not missed a field goal in this third quarter. Jamie.
Well, hate to hear that, Darren.
Yeah, I do too.
And the score reflects that. 38-46, we're down 8. Doyle out to Alexander. Sanders right side. Alexander, Doyle for 3, left wing. It's good.
Yahtzee!
Sanders and Doyle came off the bench, giving them some spark.
Nice little spark. Yes, sir. They need something. Got to cool the shooting down from Cumberland County. Got to match something here. Also, apparently there was no timeout called. Everybody just ran to the bench real quick.
I just had to check in on them, How y'all doing?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah. Hate to see that momentum slowed down, though. Hope we can keep that rolling. Cumberland County with the basketball. Crawley to Sales. Sales puts it on the floor. Gets into the lane. Kicks it over to the corner where a Wildcat fan catches the basketball. Unfortunately, it's out of bounds for Cumberland County.
10th turnover of the game for the Panthers. And here comes Edmonson County, trailing by 5 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third.
Alexander straight away. Off to Sanders. Now Grable. The right elbow. Across to Doyle. Left corner. Kicks it out to Alexander. High on the left wing. Sanders now right wing. Alexander. And we've got a foul on Cumberland. I think that'll be on Crawley, I'm sorry.
And that's going to put the Cats in the bonus.
We'll take it.
Yeah. So Alexander, a little bit of a cold streak that Will's on right now. Missed his last 3 shots.
You're talking about the Butler County team that the 74 team played against. Mike Wallace on that team. All-State, signed with University of Southeast Missouri. Randy Burden on that team, signed with the University of Mississippi. So those guys weren't slouches either.
No, they sure weren't.
What a time to watch basketball around here.
Alexander connects on the first of the SCRTC free throw.
Second one's good as well. Make it 43-46. Cats clawing their way back into this. The good Cats, that is. Panthers now have the basketball. Sales out to Crawley. In the middle to Norris. Sales for 3. He hits another one.
Cumberland County still has not missed a field goal attempt in this third quarter.
We need to do something about that. Let's see if we can distract them, Darren.
Take your shirt off.
That would do it. And shot. Grable's attempts blocked from behind by one of the Panthers. But that just means the Cats get it back because it goes out of bounds. Alexander into Grable. In the corner to Alexander. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound by Cumberland County. And long two.
Hey, they missed one.
Crawley.
But they got the rebound back.
Sales with it, gets into the lane, puts up a floater, it goes in. 43-51, 1 minute, 11 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Alexander with the basketball. Doyle off to Sanders, right side. Doyle gets it back straight away. Down low to Gravel. He looks. Doyle for three. It's good. How about that?
Yahtzee!
46-51. Cats still trail, but they're trying to rearrange that. Crawley off to Sales. Sales puts it on the floor. Nowhere to go. Back out to Crawley. Screen high. Crawley over to Sales. He'll try another three. This one hits again.
Goodness gracious.
Well, at some point you'd think they'd cool off a little bit, Darren.
They haven't yet. Somebody call the fire department.
Corner to Decker on the right side. Alexander misses the pass. Can't catch it. Goes out of bounds back to the Panthers.
Remember, Cumberland County was shooting 61% from the field at the half, and they've only missed one shot in this quarter.
And Pardue takes a three. There's a missed shot. Thankfully, Decker with the rebound down the floor to Alexander. Gravel, other end. He puts it up. No good. Right as the buzzer sounds, 46-54. Cats trail the Panthers here. 1 quarter left in the ball game. With that, we'll take a break. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com.
Scott Skaggs Photography is your locally owned and operated full-service photography studio. Whether it's weddings, babies, families, senior pics, or sports, Scott Skaggs Photo can handle it all. They also give back to our local schools, sports team, and community. Did you know they can also restore old photos? They can have your old and vintage pictures looking new again. Visit ScottSkaggsPhoto.com or call 270-792-2598 today.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. If you hear Alabama in the background, yeah, we're in Wildcat Hall, but Alabama still plays at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Cats trail this one right now, 46-54. And maybe they can do something to right the ship here in one more quarter of action. Fourth quarter action brought to you by Scott Skaggs Photography here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. Crawley with the basketball. Off to Purdue. Back around to Crawley. Crawley goes to the basket, puts it up and in. They're just not missing.
No, man.
They're not missing many
They're
anyway.
making them. They're figuring out a way to either get to the bucket or knock down jump shots.
Doyle with it. Straight away to Alexander. Up near the center line, timeline. Doyle back over to Alexander. Decker on the right side. Cross to Doyle. One dribble, kicks it out to Alexander. Decker. Alexander now over right wing to Gravel. In the corner to Decker. He tries a three. No good. Rebound by Doyle. He puts it up. Can't get it to go. Panthers with the basketball. Crawley drives, puts it up and in. And we have a foul. We got a time, or not, I'm sorry, it's a timeout.
30-second timeout by the Wildcats.
Got to get the Panthers slowed down just a little bit here. Get some, maybe a momentum shift somehow. Cool them off. And we'll see if we can.
So the Wildcats shot 33%. Third quarter, 6 out of 18. Cumberland County, 9 for 11 for 82%.
Well,
That's pretty hot.
that's just not right in Wildcat Hall.
It ain't no good, man. Not for Wildcats. That is definitely no good.
That should be illegal somehow, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't know what we do.
Can we get Shelby Duval out here?
Well, he'd take care of it.
I saw Shelby just the other day. He was helping run some traffic at a funeral, doing a great job.
Old Shelby. But he's been in Wildcat Hall a few times.
Guarantee it.
Alexander with the basketball, gets it to Ashley down low, out to Decker, puts it on the floor, looking, goes up with a shot, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Crawley for Cumberland County. Down the floor to Purdue, into Harwood. He goes up with it, but they'll say he's fouled.
Keep thinking of a Boston song here. Cool the engines. That's what we need.
It's off the 86 Third Stage album. A lot of people forget about that album. It was a good album.
It was a great album. Free throw's good.
Of course, it took Boston, 10 years to make each
7
album?
years. I think 7, so an average of 7 years.
But that's okay when they're as good as each one of those were.
You think about how many good songs came off those records, man.
Yeah, Tom Schultz is a genius. Worked at Polaroid early on, MIT grad, I think.
Cumberland County with both free throws, and they lead by 14.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, I know. I just
Grayville to Alexander straight away. Now Decker left wing. Right straight away. Wilson looking. Puts it on the floor. Up near the center circle now. Alexander up high on the right side. Wright gets it in the corner. He'll dribble out. Wilson in the corner. Wright puts it on the floor. Dumps it off to Grayville. They lose it out of bounds.
7 turnovers for the Cats. 6 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the ball game. They trail by 14.
Well, sure, certainly not what you wanted to see here.
No, especially after leading by 5 after the first quarter.
And they got a foul.
Let the bodies hit the floor. No foul. Just
I'm
out
sorry.
of bounds.
Went
Just
out
out
of
of
bounds.
bounds, yeah. Cumberland County will take the ball.
Do you have a score at the end of the third, Darren? What was that?
I did not. I did not write that down. I'm
Did
sorry.
not catch that myself. Harwood with it. Spins into the lane, goes up with it, and there's a foul. Oh, well, a travel called. Anyway, 46-60 now is the score. Cumberland on top. 5 minutes, 38 seconds left in the ball game. Wilson off to right. Wilson gets it back. Left side to Alexander. He goes baseline. Floater. Won't go. And I'm assuming that was called a charge.
That's what it looks like. And I'm not sure.
Based on Cumberland's reaction.
First foul on Will Alexander.
Cumberland with the ball. Sales with it now. Edmonson County doing some trapping. Norris gets it. Has his shot deflected by Wright. Cats end up with it. Wilson brings it across the timeline. Looks, gets it over to Alexander. Decker in the corner. He goes right baseline. Kicks it out in the middle to Grayville. Puts up the shot. Puts it up and in. The hoop. The harm and a chance at that old-fashioned.
3-point play, Jamie. So Grayville with his 6th point of the game, and he'll go to the line for an SCRTC free throw attempt. This will be the and one.
First shot, or the shot coming. It's up and in.
He got it.
Make it 49-60. And out. Cumberland with it. Out to Sales. Second corner to Purdue. He goes up, baseline jumper from the left side. No good. Rebound Decker. Decker will keep it. Throw it down the floor to Wilson. Wilson. Over to Alexander. Now down low to Grayville. No good. Rebound Panthers. We got a whistle.
Going to be a timeout. I'm trying to figure out who called it. Cumberland County will call a full timeout.
So with that, we'll take a break as well. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com.
Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. Cats trail by 11 points here, 49-60. 4 minutes, 21 seconds remain in the ball game. There's some time, but the Cats need to do something pretty soon before they let this hole get too deep. Little Elvis in the background there. Can never go wrong with Elvis.
Never. Have you seen the Elvis movie with Austin Butler?
I have.
That's a fantastic.
It is really good.
Fantastic job of that kid to play Elvis.
Cumberland County with the basketball. Purdue dumps it off to Harwood, and back to Purdue. He loses it out of bounds. Cats basketball. The good Cats, that is.
Remember, folks, Cumberland County shot 82% from the field in the third quarter, 9 of 11 with 3 3-pointers.
And that's one of the reasons for this 11-point deficit.
Yep.
Cats have gone cold a little bit, too. Doyle, 3 on the way. No good. Rebound. Wilson chases it down. It goes out of bounds. They say it was last touched. I think last touched by the Panthers. Yes.
Yeah.
Alexander inbounds to Decker. Decker looking. Across to Ashley in the corner to Alexander for 3. That's money.
There's one. Yahtzee for Will Alexander.
That'll help.
It does.
52-60. Cats trail by 8.
So they've got 6 points back of that 14-point deficit that we saw back at the end of the third.
Let's get a few more back here. Need a stop and a bucket. Crawley over to Sales. Cross to Pardue right under the basket.
Breakdown. Wide open bucket.
Back door, just forgot about him back there.
Yeah, somebody forgot back there.
10-point lead again. Wilson, right side. Cross court to Alexander. Baseline corner left side to Decker. Alexander to Doyle, straight away. Now Wilson right side. Doyle puts it on the floor, down low to
Great
Ashley,
dish.
puts it up, he's fouled.
Doyle with a left-handed pass down there. Good vision. And Ashley will go to the line for 2 SCRTC free throw attempts. Ashley's got a 3-pointer on the night.
First one bounces out. Best turnaround season here in Wildcat Hall. 72 season, they won 29.2% of their games. 73, 75.9% of their games.
Ashley misses them both. Rebound, Cumberland County.
62-52. Cumberland County still in the lead. Back door to Purdue. And he can't catch it, but Harwood grabs it. He can't connect on it. So Norris out to Crawley. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remain in the game. Purdue, Crawley, they're going to pass it around the perimeter here. And we got a whistle.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Decker. He reach out and just try to break up the play there. They started to play keep away. That's a good move by Panthers here. They got some interesting shoes.
The Cumberland County, is that who you're talking about?
Well, I'm just in general. You know, few teams wear the same shoes anymore. You know, as a team, everybody kind of just wears their own shoe.
Yep.
And whatever they prefer, I guess. And since it's throwback day, throwback night, I decided to wear my vintage Air Jordan 1s.
Well, had I had a pair, I would have worn some white Chuck Taylors.
Nothing wrong with some Chuck Taylors.
Because that's what a lot of games were played in here in this gym.
You're right. I still have a pair of Chucks. I have a pair of blue ones.
Didn't have a lot of ankle support, but they had great breaks.
Yes, they did.
Cats trail by 10. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left in the ball game.
Well, whatever they do, they need to be in a hurry doing it.
Yep.
Doesn't need to panic, of course, but not a lot of time to make up 10 points.
Got to defend well and got to score. Panthers with the basketball. They're looking for their first win of the season. Harwood with it. Out to Crawley. Norris. Pardue. He's double teamed in the corner.
That should be a double dribble right there. Did he not dribble?
That's what I was thinking.
I thought he dribbled when he got it, but I guess not. So they're going to call a timeout to get him out of that. Now, Jamie, I played actually in high school. I played a high school game in this gym during the Caveland Classic in 1993. That was the 93-94 season, and I believe I tied my career high here. That game was 24 points.
That's a nice evening.
Not too shabby. That was a long, long time ago.
And that was right around the time that those Caveland Classics were big deals, too.
They were.
We had gas speakers in. We had banquets.
Yep. Guest coaches coming in.
Richie Farmer came in to give some instruction once
Right.
or twice.
I think that was before he went to prison.
Yes. Kyle Macy was here. Doug Flynn was here. Joe Hall talked one night at the banquet, I believe.
Yep.
Really, really
Pretty cool stuff,
good
man.
basketball went on.
Coach Meredith, Gary Meredith, had a lot to do with that back in those days, too.
Sure did. Alexander, left wing, up high. Doyle straight away. Cumberland County in a man-to-man now, not letting the Cats have a whole lot. 2 minutes to go.
I don't know what I think they're trying to figure out what play they're actually running. A little bit of confusion there. And they're going to call a offensive foul away from the board on Alexander, but Will's saying, hey, he was grabbing my jersey. What do you want me to do? I feel your pain, bro.
Sales down the floor to Norris. Norris to Harwood. Now out to Crawley. Over to Purdue. There's going to be another foul called.
And you're starting to kind of feel like this is the beginning of the end of this one.
Yeah, things certainly don't look good for the Cats
It's
here.
going to be a double bonus from here on out bonus. It's all double bonus this season. In case you guys are not familiar with the new rule change, 5 team fouls every quarter. It is a automatic bonus, 2 shots. First shot is in by the Panthers, and those team fouls reset every quarter, by the way. So, and when you reach 5 team fouls, 2 shots from there on out for the end of the quarter.
Shots up and in. Make it 64-52. Panthers in front. Got a loose ball. Cats run it down, though. Decker with it. Walks it across the timeline. Straight away. Now over to Doyle. Ashley in the right corner. Down to Decker. Puts it up. He's fouled. And he will go to the line. Four on Harwood. Maybe too little too late to get him out of there.
13 points on the night for Joshua Decker.
We've not seen anybody foul out yet as Joshua hits his first SCRTC free throw.
14 points now for Decker.
53-64, Cats trail it. Minute 28 to go. Second shot's also
15
good.
points.
Now back to a 10-point deficit. Cumberland. Pressure by Edmonson County. And we have a timeout from Cumberland.
Full timeout from Cumberland County.
Full timeout, Panthers.
We'll keep it here.
Have you got your Christmas tree up, Jamie?
Oh, yes. That has been up a little while.
Yes. Ours has been up for, I think, for about a week. It's a week today. And I got the Christmas lights put up on the house today. I don't know if you guys have seen my house, if you know where I live.
It's hard to miss once the Christmas lights are on.
It's kind of tall. And I've risked my life now for 20-plus years for my darn kids. You know how it is. But anyway, so I got them up today with no death or serious injury. So
Well, that's good. That's always good when you can come away
With
from decoration
with
without
no
injuries.
death or serious injury.
Now, you guys, some of you know what we're talking about here. I mean, you youngsters don't know, but
Yeah, I was telling my kids today, it gets harder to put them up every year.
kids are like bumbles. They bounce, but we don't bounce much anymore. We just
No, man.
hit the ground like sacks of wet cement.
Sparky is looking at me on top of the roof. He's looking at me like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah, he thinks you're stupid.
He's like, get down from there,
You're
man.
no bird.
He
You're no thing with wings.
He
Get
didn't
out.
like it. I mean,
Cumberland with the basketball.
Wildcats trying to get a steal right here. Mad Dog defense.
Purdue.
And they just might get it. Turnover. Nope. It's going to stay right here with the Panthers. That's a very aggressive trap by the Wildcats.
Yep. Yeah, you like to see that,
Yeah.
although we've got to have some.
Yeah, I mean, you
Gotta have some points here in a minute. Gotta have a
turnover. Pretty much miracle time for the Cats.
And a touch foul will send Cumberland to the line.
And that might be number 5. No, fourth. Fourth foul on Decker.
And Harwood will be going to the line. Shots up and in.
Cumberland County has hit their last 6 attempts, have made their last 6 attempts from the free throw line.
The Wildcat lineup, number 21.
8 for 11 on the game.
Second shot's up in the air, no good. Rebound by Ashley down the floor to Sanders. Sanders off to Doyle in the corner to Alexander. He drives, left baseline, kicks it out to Sanders. 3 on the way, right wing, gets no good. Rebound by Norris down the floor to Sales. He's fouled. Cumberland's going back to the line now, and it doesn't look good at all here for the Cats.
Cumberland County winning the rebounding battle tonight as well.
First shot's up and in. Do you think the road trip last night and the game last night plays a factor in this at all?
100%, Jamie. When you get in late, even though today's a Saturday, when you've gone to school all day, and
kind of out of your routine. I
it
guess.
is, man. And, Friday night and a Saturday game together.
Ashley with 3, no good. Rebound Cumberland County. Down the floor to Sales. He's going to lay it up and in. That kid must have about 15 or 20 now
He's
himself.
got 115 points.
Alexander, 3, no good. And now Cumberland County with the basketball again.
Wildcats still haven't called off the Dogs.
No. Down the floor, Norris to Crawley. Drives into the lane, floater. And somehow manages to get it over to Harwood, and he rattles it in. 54-70. Ashley for 3. No good. Have the Cats hit a shot this quarter? I mean, I'm not. It sure hasn't been many.
Couple. And that'll do it.
Well, Cats lose this one in Wildcat Hall. Man, you hate to see the throwback game end like that, but
That's
what
true.
do you do?
That's right.
70-54, there's your score at the end of the game. Cumberland County wins this one. And stick around. We'll have Coach Tinsley on here, hopefully, and have some post-game stats and all those things. But keep it right here. Stick around with us for the rest of the broadcast. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com.
EB Food Store is proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery. We feature our very own in-house butcher, fresh fruits and vegetables, a fantastic deli with grab-and-go meals and homemade desserts, and if we don't have what you need, just let us know and we'll do our best to get it. We're also happy to carry your groceries out for you. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 597-2035 and like us on Facebook. CB Food Store, proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery store. Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
You're listening to the CB Food Store Postgame Show on your home for Edmonson County High School sports. Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. CB Food Store is proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery. We feature our very own in-house butcher, fresh fruits and vegetables, a fantastic deli with grab-and-go meals and homemade desserts, and if we don't have what you need, just let us know and we'll do our best to get it. We're also happy to carry your groceries out for you. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 597-2035 and like us on Facebook. CB Food Store, proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery store. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
For nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Gravel Funeral Home has been a friend to our community for over 50 years, offering the care and services that families need. They're a full-service funeral home that offers cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more and stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Gravel Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. It's the CB Food Store postgame show, and it's time for Coach's comments on the postgame show, and that's sponsored by Sailors Golf Carts in Smiths Grove. Join us now as head coach Trey Tinsley. It's a tough one today after that road trip last night where you pulled out that win, but got to regroup and get ready for the next one.
Yeah, we had a great win last night. We were down 8, and we finished that game winning by 2. We had great energy. And tonight we were flat, third game of the week, but we don't make any excuses for that. It's just Cumberland County hit a lot of shots, and they played really well, and hats off to them.
Coach, they out-rebounded you. I know that was going to be an issue. You guys had a little trouble keeping them under the point level that you wanted to, but, man, I don't know if you realize this. They shot 82% in the third quarter. Mm-hmm. They only missed 2 buckets. And when you're dealing with the team, I mean, it's not like you guys weren't playing defense. These Panthers were just able to knock down shots.
I mean, they're hungry for a win. They're 0-2, and their best player just came back, Hardwood. We knew he's low. I don't know what he ended up with, but, with him on the floor, you can really go in and out, instead of just guarding their guards, which I think a lot of teams have. They try to get in them and stay on their guards, but now you got to respect their post, and there ain't nothing like throwing in the post and getting that kick-out 3. Or Harwood going to work down there. So, they got a good team. But, I like where our direction is, and we are 2-1 for the week, so that's a really good first week for us.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Coach. I mean, there's no really sense in talking a whole lot about this game. We know what it was. We just saw it. We can see the numbers. No sense in just keep hashing it up. 2-1 on the week. What do you grade your players, your team right now after the first week of play?
This is the first week of play. I would definitely give us a B. There's definitely stuff we can work on. But I love, like last night, our grit to come back. I told them this. I said, it's easy when you're up 8 or 10. I want to see when you're down 8 or 10. And tonight we just didn't have that bounce about us like we usually do. But I was proud of our boys. I mean, it's a good week overall, and I'm excited the direction we're going into.
Sounds great, Coach. And, got that 2A tournament coming up next week. And, and then those district games start back, man,
yep,
and Friday night. So
yes. It's a lot of fun. It ain't nothing like it.
Going to keep after it, I guess.
Yes, sir. We're going to go back to work Monday. Take off tomorrow. I told them to enjoy family, go to church. That's the number one thing right there. So, get away from it today, and then we'll go back to work Monday.
Now, your next one is against Franklin Simpson. Is that
yes.
right? On the road at their place.
At their
Tuesday
place.
night.
Yep. 2A semifinals.
So we plan on catching up with you there, Coach. So appreciate you stopping by. And like you said, a grade of B this week. That's not too shabby, 2-1. And let's see what we can do next week, all right?
Appreciate you guys.
Thank
you.
Coach Trey Tinsley on the CB Food Store postgame show. And, again, we always thank our coaches for taking the time to stop by and talk to us. They've got a lot of stuff going on at the end of the game, and you don't have to do it. And so we appreciate their time.
Tonight's post-game stats are brought to you by Jones and Grable.
Points and 2 rebounds off the bench tonight. Wyatt Grable with 7 points off the bench, 4 rebounds. Let's see here. We've got Tyler Wilson and Lane Ashley, each with 3 points, as well as Sanders off the bench with 3 points. And, I think the biggest trouble that the Cats saw this particular game was that third quarter from Cumberland County. They went 9 for 11 from the field. They shot 50% for the game, 20 from 40 from the game. And when you're playing an opponent that's going to shoot 50% from the field, it's pretty tough to win. The Cats also lost the rebounding battle tonight. Cats shot 32% from the field tonight on 18 of 56 attempts here tonight. So, hey, I'm with Coach Tinsley. You lost this one. Let's just mark it off, keep working hard, and 2-1 on the first week of the season. That's not too shabby, and hopefully we'll pick up a couple of wins next week, Jamie.
Right. Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Walden's Barbecue. That's located in the no longer located in the Main Street Center. It's out at the crossroads toward Rocky Hill there. So, anyway, player of the game, Darren.
Well, we're going back-to-back nights here for Joshua Decker, 14 points and 8 rebounds, almost a double-double for the junior, and a great effort all the way around by the Cats. Just fell a little short tonight, but congratulations, Joshua. You are the Walden's Barbecue player of the game.
And that's going to wrap things up for us here at Wildcat Hall for the throwback game once again. Cats dropped this one to Cumberland County, unfortunately, but they'll be back in action on Tuesday night. We'll be following them to Franklin Simpson for round 2 of the 2A state playoffs, or the 2A playoffs in this section. And so we'll be there bringing that to you from Franklin Simpson. Until then, folks, good night for Wildcat fans. For Double D, I'm Jamie Carnes, and this has been an Edmondson Voice production of Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmondson Voice.
You're listening to Wildcats Live on Edmondson County's #1 source for local news and information, EdmondsonVoice.com.